It's 9:54. I'm Saikoujikan, and welcome to the beginning of the Beginner's Guide. It's been a long and arduous task trying to get a three-dimensional game to work on my terrible, terrible machine. However, hopefully it'll work this time. So this game was made by the same man who made the Stanley Parable, and all that I really okay, audio is on, good. The only thing I really know about it is that it's a collection of games, very small games, never intended to be played, made by a guy who really influenced the maker of the Stanley Parable, and that intrigued.
Hi there. Thank you very much for playing The Beginner's Guide. My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote The Stanley Parable.
Never
and
mind.
While that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Okay, go.
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda.
I didn't need this intro
Now,
at
these
all.
games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff. And his work pointed me in a very powerful direction.
Okay.
I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make.
Fair enough.
So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made.
Right, okay.
It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can
yeah.
walk around here, by the way.
Yeah.
And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment.
Ooh.
But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator.
That's pretty
It's like
sweet.
a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this?
What's over here?
This is what I like about all of
Black
Coda's
things.
games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator.
Fair enough.
I want us to
Fair
see
enough.
past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being
Look at all
really
this.
is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here.
Okay.
So, it's 2008. Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them.
Straight
He
up
doesn't
dead
put
end.
them onto the internet. He just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever. And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped.
Oh,
In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since.
is he okay?
And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together.
Yeah.
Is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him.
Fair
to
enough.
maybe encourage him to start creating again.
Yeah, fair enough.
And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks for joining me on
Wow.
this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveywreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction.
Okay.
Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game.
All right.
As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed.
Okay.
This first one was made in November 2008.
Right, okay, November 2000. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I really didn't need to give that much of an introduction. The guy pretty much tells you, well, white room, okay, just one door. Okay, let's go through. Let's go through, Whoa, okay, what, what do I need to do? What do I need to do?
This game is called Escape from Whisper.
Okay, left or
and
right?
it's one of the more generic games you'll see
Okay,
from Coda.
left. Oh, that's probably fire, that's a bad thing, okay. Okay, to the right, okay, right, okay. Okay, that's just an
You
effect.
can click to fire the gun.
I can click to fire. Okay, I have a gun. I was not prepared for this. Okay. Shooting. Okay, yeah, through this door. Okay. Whoa. Okay. What are you? Who's coming? Huh?
it kind of looks like this game was abandoned mid-development.
Was that it?
For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
But then clearly there are no enemies anywhere.
Oh, good.
You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
Oh, good. That's fine. That's fine.
But ultimately, we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is.
Doorway.
And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Fair enough. No, I'm personally quite relieved I don't have to attack anything that's attacking me. That's like, we are in space. We're in space. Okay.
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from this room.
Hey, look! I can see the edge! It's lovely, I can see the edge. The universe has an edge. Dots. Okay. What's anything? No, nothing through there. Okay. Through here. Let's go. Okay. Right. Let's. Okay. Right. Right.
Apparently, the space station has a labyrinth on
Okay.
it.
What? Whoa! Dead end.
Sure, I don't know.
Okay.
There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just going to skip you on past it.
Alright. Oh, thank you. Thank you, actually. That was, that seemed like quite a maze. So let's just go through here. Whisper status active. Evacuate and...
Okay, this is the part that's interesting.
Okay.
The game has this narrative about the Whisper machine and how it has to be turned off.
I think it's that thing.
And then you get to the engine room.
Okay. Turn off the Whisper machine and we get to the engine... Is that the Whisper
Hey,
machine?
You there, in the engine room.
Yeah?
You could save us all. That beam is powering the Whisper machine.
Okay.
We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature.
Okay, how do I do that?
Your body could
What?
stop the beam. It's so much to ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it?
Do I have a
Would
choice?
you give yourself?
Do I... Is it a choice? Do I mean, like... Can I not save everyone and stay... Or do I have to be heroic and sacrifice? I mean, is this... What? Oh, gosh.
This is not a branching point, unfortunately. The only option is to step into the beam.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess he gathered that a bunch of people who were familiar with the Stanley Parable would try doing something else. Well, if it's not a choice, I guess I must be heroic by default. Alley-oop. Oh. And that's the end of that.
Let me pause here for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level.
Okay.
But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
Right. Okay, so what happens? Okay, so... Oh, wait, where am I? Okay, back here. So, I'm just about to be heroic. I will save you all! Hey-yup! What? Whoa. Wow.
The beam causes you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system.
It's a good thing you built that
this
maze.
Floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs.
This is astounding.
So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Oh, wow. That is a really oddly effective effect. I mean, especially... The maze is what makes it as well. Oh, okay. Bricks. Right, I can't move. I can't... The past was behind... Who's her? Right, I can't... Oh, what?
Yep. In this game, you can only walk backwards.
Behind her. Okay, so if I want to go through there, I have to face this, and then backwards I go. And the music is going backwards as well. At some point... I wonder what the music used... What? Whoa!
So it's a short and relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative.
Fair enough.
It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete.
But the
Coda's
future...
trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
Okay. But the future could not be seen. The past was behind her, but the future could not be seen. Why does the future keep changing? Oh! Hello. You weren't there before. Okay, through here. What's oh, that's where the moor is. Okay. When she stops and looks, it becomes clearer. Interesting. Okay, going through. Oh, but if the future is always behind her, how will she find the strength to what? To confront it? Who is she?
It's a short little thought. It says what it wants to say, and then it ends.
Okay.
Didn't need anything more than that.
But,
which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick.
Right.
Okay, next one.
So who is she? Who is the she in this case? Is that ever established? Well, okay, that's dark. Whoa, it's very dark. I have a very narrow field of vision. You are now entering... what? You are now entering! You are now in a place! Welcome to place! Okay. What? Is that it?
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
No, fair enough. No, I'm already intrigued, so staying with it is going to be a very easy enterprise. That's, nonsense.
Oftentimes, Coda would put bizarre titles like this one at the start of his games.
Nonsense and whoa! Okay, towers and
I wish I'd
floor.
known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it.
Right, so...
Once he stopped work on a game, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
Well, the obvious place to go is up here. I don't think he's probably put anything else around there, so let's just go up here and see what it is that he wants us to see. So, God, that's a long way up, isn't it? Am I slowing down? I am slowing down. Okay, yeah. Okay, I can't
Once
move.
you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all?
That is a good
To
question.
show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Okay, pressing enter. Full speed! Full speed ahead! Gosh, this would make the video last so much longer if I didn't. Okay, through here. What's that? Oh! Play as a pair... Oh, what? Okay, there's a lot of these. Play as a player of floating eyeballs emitting footstep noises. You must address to rally a group of eager press reporters. A stranger appears.
A room that's warm
Wow.
and nice and filled with little ideas for games.
You are the queen, dusting your jewelry while the kingdom is being destroyed. A game where you collect items...
Coda would often tell me that he didn't mind if people thought of him as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
I can so understand that. There's a lot of people that I know who are very difficult to kind of get to on the surface because they're just so private people. I mean, I can be like that as well. It's interesting. Slow climb. Slow climb! That's why it takes... What did it say? Ready, set, fish? Okay. Fish. Slow... But I get it now. That's why it was a slow climb to get there. That you can see the warmth of the inside after it takes a long time to get to know a person. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. That is a really... What is this?
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle.
Yeah?
Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Okay, right. So that's a door, and this is a switch. So logic dictates that should occur. And through here is another door, which does not seem to have a switch. So we'll go over here. No, maybe on the other side. Anything out? Nope, this is the furthest I can go. Okay, well, in that case... Oh, what if I'm inside when I close it? Okay, yeah. Oh! There's another switch! Right, that works.
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon.
So there's 3 dots again.
We're going to see it a lot.
He seems to have an affinity with those 3 dots as well. Right. Okay, the ceiling is well lit, I suppose. Okay, so where's the fish? Where is the fish?
So that seems to be it, right?
Yeah?
You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end.
Okay.
Simple enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again, so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Fair enough. Okay. Wallow vision, activate! Ooh. Whoa. What?
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing.
Oh my goodness.
I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea.
This is what?
So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world.
This is, why are there
Either
so
way,
much?
I think that the point is the same. Is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player.
Wow.
So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
This... What I'm wondering is, how long did that take to build, and how much time did he put into it to make it that point that he didn't even feel the need to... You are now exiting!
Aha.
Okay.
So, this, combined with
I'm
the
gone.
entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow.
Fair enough.
It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game.
Okay.
There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in.
Okay.
Some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
That is so cool. Okay, I'm in this until the end. This is amazing. I really, really hope that this recording works this time, because I really want to see more of this game. Like, a hell of a lot more. Come on, come on. Show me what's next. What's next? The Great and Lovely Descent. Oh, I'm gonna go down. Oh, there's a house. There's a house. But I'm getting really close to time. Right, okay, let's, skip, no skipping, no skipping, do not do the skipping. Okay, I think that, that's been plenty enough time, so, I'm gonna end it here, and then I'm gonna pick it up next time, but yeah, I'm probably gonna stay up all night for this. I'm gonna try not to. Anyway, so thank you very much for hearing me. I hope you had an awesome time watching the beginning of the Beginner's Guide. It's really intriguing, isn't it? Anyway. Cue the piano, and I will see you all in later times.